sleeping upstairs because they're trying to guard them.
We were just noticing our dogs have been out in the pasture this morning. I think there's a predator trying to get into our chicken tractors to get our chickens. But anyway, that's beside the point right now. Right now, we are headed to study the Constitution. Bella and Leo and I have been doing this once a week. We've been interrupted a few times, but when we can, we do this on Friday mornings together at a local coffee shop, and it's one of our favorite times of the week, isn't it? It's not?
Yes, it is. Just waking up.
Oh, waking up is hard. I'm like, what? I thought this was one of your favorite times. It's hard to know with kids. Leo, is this one of your favorite times of the week?
Yeah, other than Saturday.
In fact, last week Jason was out of town the whole week, and they're like, oh, we can't go because there was nobody to stay here with the kids. So.
I like this time.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's not fun.
I like being with the two of them. And then I'll show you what happens the rest of the day. I just thought I'd do a good day in the life video and take you all the way through it.
Hi, how are you?
When we finally finish this course, I'm going to be sad. Aren't we, guys?
Today's sponsor is the Good and the Beautiful. Come on, we have to be like the pros, Mom.
Not really, but sure. Every time we come, we bring more and more with us. Now we're bringing our pens and our pencils. See, these are, it's getting ridiculous. Okay,
From
ours
Arteza, sponsored
sponsored by Arteza.
And this is sponsored by the Good. Mom, they gotta send us more stuff. Sponsored.
Okay. What are the topics of the 7 articles of the Constitution?
Legislative, judicial, state.
No, executive.
Oh, executive.
Yeah, executive is before judicial.
Yeah. Okay, legislative, executive, judicial, state. Amendment process.
Amendment processes.
Blah 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 blah. What is the S one?
Supremacy of the court.
Constitution.
Yes, supremacy of the Constitution.
Ratification process.
And the ratification process.
And
Good.
That's it.
No, that's it. We're going to be studying Article 4 today, so which article would that be?
But we didn't just memorize that, like, freely.
The states.
The states, that's right.
What?
Okay.
You answered a question.
We beat you to it.
I didn't know you asked it.
We may or may not be moving slowly through this because we don't want it to be over. We've had so much fun together.
Mom. What do you mean we may or may not be?
We have a lot of fun. And when it's over, I don't know what we'll do. I'll think of something. But in the meantime, we're kind of
when it's over, we
moseying
get
through it.
lifetime free coupon for this place.
It's fun. And it's a cute little place. And usually in this time on a Friday morning, we're kind of alone. Although we will get big rushes of people.
Yeah.
Like lawyers. It's across the street from law offices, so they'll get a lot of random lawyers
No,
coming.
you know.
I bet the lawyers are glad to see us studying the Constitution.
Or not. Well, that's funny. On the Jordan Michael Tuesday thing, they were saying, like, you know, if you're homeschooled, and then they had this list. And they said, if you're homeschooled, you probably have the Constitution memorized. And use big fancy words.
We're back home, and Jason has a pot of oatmeal going on the stove. That's a good idea.
Elsie started it.
Did it wear you out going this way?
Yeah.
James, show us your mouth. No, say cheese. James got his teeth knocked out somehow yesterday. I wasn't there, but somehow the collision was enough to knock a tooth out. That's his first tooth, right, James?
I think he knocked another tooth out. Mommy, Lydia and me are having a tea party.
Tea party.
And we're going to have oatmeal. Mom,
Your tooth.
I'm telling Lydia.
He's been actually, for a year now, he's been asking when he will lose his first tooth. So
Mom, how do you put this over?
he goes to extreme measures. He was actually, after the pain wore off, now he's really excited about it.
You had one like this? No,
But
never
he'll
had
probably have a
that.
hold for a while. He turns 5 in about, what, 6 weeks?
When I'm 5, in my 5.
Well, Krake's do lose teeth pretty early, so you probably lose another one, but you've already lost one, see?
But it's not from it being loose. A spear! A spear!
Is it a spear?
Boom! At least it's really pointy. It probably worth this. Hey!
He's already wet because they've been in the pool already this morning.
I'm good. Batman!
So, Jason bought the kids a keyboard.
No, I got it.
No.
Which she found for $35.
Oh,
It was
a
like
keyboard!
super duper deal.
It's a really nice.
Okay, but in other notes, in other words, in other news, we have a new high chair. Actually, we had a high chair, a foldable high chair that I had gotten from Walmart many years ago when we first moved here. And it did great until it fell apart. The back, it like, you know, the legs split out. It was
I think
cheap.
kids were like
It was really,
abusing
it was
it.
cheap. So I get product,
Let him go.
I get emails from companies like multiple times a day with product offers. Can we send you this? Can we send you that? And I turn them down like 99% of the time. I just automatically, by default, turn them down because I don't want a bunch of stuff.
1 second.
However, this company reached out to me offering to send us a high chair. And I was like, this is a blessing because we are in the market for a high chair. I was trying to decide what to do. I didn't want to go back to the Walmart one because, like I said, it was just cheap and, you know, it fell apart. So let me show you this high chair because they actually sent us a coupon code for you guys that's 30% off. So if you are needing a high chair, check it out.
How'd you make it brown?
Okay, so this is the high chair. We picked the light gray color. And so it's in the upright position right now, but I'll have my models show you in a minute. It does recline back. I guess if your baby fell asleep in the high chair, you could lay them all the way back. It has happened, not with Benjamin, but oh, you're going to show him? There you go. Oh, what do you think?
Now he gets a foot massage.
He's like, get me up. I'm in the middle of eating, folks. Okay, and then it also raises up and down, which we haven't done yet. So we'll have to do that. Yeah.
It also hands feet to baby.
So the way, when he's done, I'll show you, but the way it folds up is just you push the two of these and it folds. And then I've been sliding it right in here next to the cabinet so that it's, no, don't fold with him in it. Okay, what else, guys? This comes off, of course, so you can just clean the top part if you needed to. This is something that I like. The whole high chair tray comes off with one hand. I had a high chair once that required... He's getting annoyed. Here, put it back on. There we go. Benjamin's very serious about eating, so don't mess with him when he's eating. So I had a high chair once that you had to take the tray off with 2 hands, and it was very bothersome because you don't always have 2 hands. So I like the one-handed feature. And this little foot tray can come up if you want more support for his little tootsies. The front's on wheels, but not the back to stabilize it, so you can kind of tip it up and move it. It did come, this is the pad that it came with. Whoops. This is the pad that it came with that would go behind him, but I took that out because I like that this vinyl is washable, and I liked the plain gray colors, so I took that out right away. Straps are, it's a 5-point harness, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
What else? We wish it folded a little bit more flat, just because we're in a tiny house.
Love it.
But it works. I'll show you whenever he's done.
I want to eat.
What do you think, Ben? Hey, what do you think?
There's a bowl.
Yeah, you just like your food. You're like happy. You got food. What happened? Did your feeder leave? He likes to feed himself, but he makes a really big mess when it comes to oatmeal and applesauce. That's what this is. Mama's homemade cinnamon applesauce with oatmeal. Is it yummy?
How's that computer working for you, Pop?
Besides slow, good.
Yeah, it's gotta be more.
Well, we had some lunch and kids played in the pool. I'm coming out to see what Jason is doing. It is so hot out here. Ugh. So hot. I am ready for fall, except I do enjoy the summer for my garden. You know, I actually was looking at a photo of my garden in May. I couldn't believe the difference. Just 2 months ago, there was almost nothing in the beginning of May, except some peas and a few greens, and now it's just flourishing. I guess they're trying to move these out of the way, which are still pretty serious, but of course, nothing like 15, which is 15 feet long. So, you guys probably remember when Jason injured his foot trying to cut branches off this huge hackberry tree. He was out of commission for a long time after that. Well, it's been just laying. Of course, it was completely felled, and it's been laying ever since then. And they're trying to figure out what to do with it. Our hopes had been to make a dining room table out of the trunk, which is, I think, about 15 feet long, but it's so heavy. We had an arborist come out a while back, and he said in all his career this was the largest hackberry tree he'd ever seen. It's huge, and it's just been laying there. So today they're trying to make some decisions about, is it possible? We know someone who can mill it, but the problem is getting it there. Has to be able to be picked up and put on a flatbed trailer to transport it there, and it's just so heavy. What do you think, Dada? What are we doing? Is it a tractor?
My proposal is we burn it to the ground.
Oh man. What about our table?
Yeah. Find another tree.
It's 15 foot long.
This is the
long
rarest
did you want your
hackberry
table,
in
Mom?
Missouri.
On our property.
We can't just
Find somebody
burn
who
it.
cares and have them bring some equipment out.
Oh man.
Huh?
Wood is so expensive right now. So you're saying you just can't move it?
Oh, it's heavy. It's dense.
I mean, that's worth money. Wood is worth a lot of money. I just
Find
hate
that
to see
guy.
that go up in smoke.
How long did we want our table to be at? Like, how long were you envisioning?
16.
There you go.
So what? So then
Then one of you
half
doesn't.
at 16.
One of you doesn't eat. That's all. That's right.
It's
We're at
15.
15 feet right now.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. What if?
was just
what
a
if?
guess.
you can put a foot.
What if you cut it in half?
It's
The other
just
way.
a
Oh, yeah.
guess
What if you
anyway.
put
Oh, you can end little end caps to make it nice.
No. What if you cut it in half and made it just 8 foot long,
Yeah.
and then do 2 tables?
Sure. That can always be moved around much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Then
Can
that
you do
would.
that with your son?
Well, that would get rid of half your weight.
What's 8 foot?
Well, from
It's
the base
gigantic.
or up here.
From the base.
Oh man.
Right here.
I am making some cornbread for dinner. Skillet cornbread. We found some sausages in there. We're going to cut up with some veggies. This is my recipe. I've showed you guys this before, but it's a good one. It always turns out great. So that's what I'm doing. Pouring in the hot milk right now. And you kind of mix this up a little bit and you let it sit just till it cools because you don't want that heat with your sourdough starter. Kill it too fast. Okay, so while that sits, I'm going to mix together the dry ingredients plus the sourdough starter. It's not dry ingredients. What am I saying? Baking powder and baking soda are the only two dry. Okay, the starter, those 2 eggs and oil. That's what I'm going to mix together now. And then this will be cool. Do you like my table art here? Isn't that lovely? I get lots of questions about this table and benches. Where did we get them? Well, Jason built them. That's where we got them.
Yep, wood came from an old Kmart.
Oh yeah,
Mezzanine.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, they were tearing down old Kmart, so you got a bunch of free wood.
The mezzanine, the back part.
Yeah, that was it.
And then
They made a table and benches for us.
Yep. And just put it together.
Pretty cool. Sorry for that windy noise, but it's because I'm feeling really great from a fan behind me. It makes a wind, but I just can't feel bad at their expense because it's too hot out there.
Warm.
Jason is actually going to move some cow fencing. The work doesn't end.
Nope.
Needs to be done though.
Does.
So I have the cornbread finished. I'm just gonna let that sit. Jason is running next door to the neighbors to put up some additional fencing so we can move the cows to the next part of the pasture. So we're gonna have dinner a little bit later. It's 7 o'clock now. We'll probably eat at 8. And then I'm just gonna roast veggies and sausage and call it good. But right now Benjamin and I are running out to the garden. Kids are playing outside and he wants to be with them, but he was kind of getting into trouble. So we're gonna spend an hour working in the garden and then we'll eat dinner. Go to bed. Go to bed. Actually my, fussy. Oops, sorry, let me get past that fan so you can hear me. My grandma is in town. Really excited about that. Haven't seen her in a little while. She lives in Colorado, so she's in town. And she is coming tomorrow. We're gonna meet at my sister's house. My sister Amy. Let's see if we can squeeze through that gate. I think the chickens are hungry. Ooh, I just felt the baby kick. That was fun. You know, it's just been little flutters so far, but because of the way he was pushing on me, it was like, kick. Wow. That was exciting. I think I just turned about 13 weeks. I was just chatting with my midwife today. I think that's my estimation. Woo! Okay, so anyway, we're going to my sister's house tomorrow, which will be really nice. And just spend the afternoon and evening with them. So I'm gonna bring some garden produce, some fresh bread, some roasted potatoes. And they own a barbecue place, so they'll have lots of leftover barbecue meat. It'll be so yummy. All right, I'm gonna put you down. Woo! Woo! Somebody asked, do I let Benjamin crawl around? Because there might be animal poop he gets into. And you're very right, there is animal poop. And so I don't let him crawl around anywhere except in the garden because there's no animals allowed in here. This needs to be pulled out. That is so way over. Anyway, okay, I won't take down another garden tour now. It sounds like Benjamin's not going to be happy, so we'll see how this goes. He might need a bath and an early bedtime. Hey, crying. You don't want to work in the garden? You're usually so happy in here. No, not today. Okay. Well, we go with the flow of the babies, right? He does need a bath, though. He was playing and having a lot of fun today. Maybe we'll just pick a few things and set up the sprinkler and then go back inside. You know, this is the way I've gardened. This has been my best garden ever. And I mostly did it in little 20, maybe 30-minute increments whenever I could snatch a little bit of time. And if you do it here and there, well, it all adds up. And pretty soon you have an awesome garden like I do this year. I'm so excited. All right. What do you think? You just want Mama to hold you?
No more.
Okay, dinner. We have stir-fry veggies, sausage, sourdough, cornbread, raw cheese if anybody wants to grate that on the top. And yeah, we've got some sad people, so we're gonna eat quick and then head to bed. Thank you for spending the day with us.